I just had a wonderful aha moment. Now, I'm hoping that this in the background that says good vibes only is showing through the right way. If it's not, I guarantee you that's what those words say. Um, and if you look really hard, you can see like that's a G, it's a O, that's a D, vibes, VIBES only. And hopefully, again, it's showing up the right way. I'm still learning a lot about technology, um, learning a lot about a lot, you know. But I am at a point where I recognize to be still, to allow spirit to maneuver me and to drive me basically, and not only allows my spirit to drive me and maneuver, but to share and to give and to not wait to do that. um, and I have the opportunity to do that now, and I'm glad that spirit is allowing me to, and to be of service. It's very humbling for me, and also motivating, and also just feels really good. Just feel like this just feels really, really, really good. Um, so, um, I have a couple of platforms, and I'm committing to every day um, posting on those platforms. Mm. It is some work um, because there's so many, but I'm doing it, and I wanted to come over here to YouTube because I have been just utilizing Facebook right now to post. But I had to come on here because I'm just at shock. It's a new moon, right? And listen, I'm shiny as I look. I'm not as polished yet, you know? So I just literally allow spirit to drive me, and um, it will drive anyone who allows themselves to be driven. And when I say it, I'm talking about divinity. We all have it within us, but if we allow it, if we are communicating with the greater part of us, it will push us forward. And that's literally what's happening right now in my life. And I'm just like enjoying the ride. Like, I know the work I need to do, I'm doing it. It doesn't need to be rushed, it doesn't need to be hurried. I just need to work at it and do it and be of service. And it feels good. It feels so good. It feels good to be of service. It feels good to share. It feels really, really good. So I have that opportunity, and I know to make sure I take care of me in the interim. But like spirit just did some magical shit just happened today in my life, people. I can't go into the details, but I can give you a little overview of it. I was having a challenge, hence why I chose for this day to talk on that topic. And I didn't know how I was going to get past the challenge. I received something in the mail, which I thought was going to be a lot larger. And when I got it, at first I was a little disappointed. And then I was like, you know what? This is just the right for me to do this action. And then I was like, wait a minute. This is not even enough for me to do this action. You know, and I was like, well, maybe I can make it work, because this action that I will take with this particular finance, it's going to come right back to me. So let me go through all of this. And I had in my head, I was gonna I was gonna find this paperwork to validate a certain position that I have, and I was gonna go to this place that I went to before, and I was going to liquidate this capital, and I was gonna take that capital that I liquidated, and I was gonna put it onto a certain place and space, and cover a cause and go forward, and then it's going to come back to me, so I'm good to go. And then as I was looking for the paper, which I still haven't found, which I know I have, but I haven't found it, I was like, it's got to be an easier way. And I just sat down, like 2 hours looking for this paper, sat down. And when I sat down, I was like, it's got to be an easier way. Maybe I ain't supposed to go travel all the way over here and do this and do that. It's got to be an easier way. And when I said it got to be an easier way and sat down, when I tell you Spirit told me the way right away, because I was like, this don't make no sense. I don't have anybody I could call. This is such a small thing. And Spirit was like, you do have somebody you could call. Call this person. And I said, okay. And I called them. I didn't allow myself to even get it, because if I would allow my brain to tick, I wouldn't have made the call. But I was just like, okay. And I called the person, and not only was the person able to be of support and service for the challenge that I was having, I was able to be of support and service for the challenges they were having. So it was, for me, a good exchange, that had I not listened, I would not have gotten that opportunity. And it just made me realize that the work that I've been doing, it's time. And I cannot, it's not for me to determine when it's time. I have to allow the bigger part of me to navigate, because looking around, I don't even believe that I even opened up, because to me it looks like a hot mess. And the old me would have been like, felt subconscious and been caught up in the hot mess. But I recognize that all of this stuff is temporal. And I cleared the spiritual aspects of the area first thing this morning. I burnt some frankincense and myrrh. I opened up the space. I walked and opened up all my closets. I aired it out, and I was like, I will deal with the physical another time. I dealt with the spiritual. That's the most important thing. And before I could even deal with the physical, Spirit had me working. And I was like, oh. And I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel subconscious. I just felt like, hey, I know what it is. It is what it is. And it was amazing. It was amazing. I'm so grateful that I'm being obedient. I'm so grateful that I'm taking action. I'm so grateful to know that it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be authentic. So I don't know what you do. I don't know if you, what your gifts are, right? I don't know that. You know that though. You know what your gifts are. I encourage you, this time right now in history is the time for you to share your gifts, whatever they are, with whoever is around you. And to take the time daily, taking time to connect consciously with the greater part of yourself, with your divinity. Know that it's great to communion and be part of an organization, faith-based, religious. Those are good things. But you need to also maintain your own spirituality yourself personally. You have direct contact to God, because God is within each person. Not everybody is aware of it, but if you're watching this, you're getting a gentle reminder. So you are aware. SupaTea, hey. What's your advice? What do you need advice on? Don't mind me while I eat, please. I guarantee you, whatever answers you seek, you know them. They're inside of you already. They are inside of you. You eating also? Hey, professional. um, so, 34. Um, Grief is a challenging thing to deal with. And you're going to have to take it easy on yourself. You're going to have to allow your emotions to flow, but you're also going to have to seek peace. When loved ones come out of their physical form, those of us who are still in the physical form, we get emotional because we can't see them. But they're still very actively in existence. They just don't have a body. But their essence is eternal. So you'll always have the good memories that you created with your uncle. You'll always have the good times that you created with your uncle. Those times, those memories are yours. So put your mindset there so that instead of looking at what you don't have anymore, you can remember the good times you enjoyed. And when you are remembering the good times that you enjoyed, then your vibration is going to rise. And when your vibration rises, then you're automatically going to feel better. So that's what I can share with you, 34. Take your time. Take your time, be easy. And think of the good parts. And if you think of the good parts and it makes you sad, it just happened. Give yourself time. Think of something else good. You know? And no, your uncle is still with you. Yeah, I'm over here. I got this chicken. This damn chicken. I got this chicken professional. And I'm over here like taking pieces off. Knowing daggone well I want to take this whole. Well, you know what, 34? I can see why you think that's a problem, right? But the reality is that you are here. You are here in the physical, right? Good for you, neutral. Better out than in. And because you are here, 34, you are able to create memories with that cousin. You are able to be a role model to that cousin. You are able to be somebody that they could come and confide in, somebody that they can trust. So he may not remember his dad as you did because you probably spent more time with his dad than he has. However, because you spent more time with his father than he has, there's things that you can tell him about his father. And remember, his essence is still here. So, again, I can see why you can look at that as a problem, but actually, it's a challenge that you actually can provide a solution to. I like your profile picture. It's so tiny, but it looks cool. So yeah, that challenges was the theme for today for some reason, and I was sharing some of mine earlier, and how I had to get still and listen and receive directions, and then I had to take action immediately. It came clear. All right. Neutral likes funk. It's your nose, buddy. If you like it, of course, 34. Of course, it's all love. Like we not on this planet by ourselves, so never ever feel alone. Even when you don't see people, there is someone out there that is going to give you the time of day. And sometimes it's a complete stranger, you know. But absolutely, you got that. You got this. Now let's get back to neutral over there farting and talk about his farts. Neutral. Here's my perspective on life. If you like it, thank you, professional. If you like it, it is not harmful to anybody, go for it. And first of all, farts are healthy. Second of all, you ain't hurting nobody by letting the gas out of your body. And third of all, if you like the smell of your own farts, go for it. I don't think pheromones come out of your butt, but I don't know this for a fact now. I don't know this for a fact because, there's certain human beings. They do a lot of stuff with those parts. I think it's an exit, not an entrance, even though we got nerve endings all over our bodies, okay? But, that's all I'm going to say there, because I don't want to get in trouble. And be like, oh no, the SupaTea Podcast Show, she is against us. Like, no, I'm not. I didn't say that. I'm just saying, I don't know what's up with that area. I don't study that area, okay? It's not a huge area of interest for me. I got one, and when I see them walking, like, you see people walking down the streets and, they be jiggling. Bop, 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 bop. It does catch my attention. But that's the outer part. So neutral, fart, just go ahead. Yeah, but today was about challenges, and I'm happy to share how you just go. Like, you just be still. Listen, no, you are okay. Thank you for sharing. Are you over 18? That's what's most important. Are you an adult? Because it's really not my business or concern. Your sexual preferences is your business. And that's for people that are adults and who want to have that discussion with you. So you go from farts to, it's interesting. Human beings, we are an interesting bunch. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? I don't think we should subcategorize ourselves, by the way, because we're all breathing the same air. We're all on this same freaking planet, and we just need to realize, like, we are sharing this planet. We're sharing the air we breathe. So even though people have different preferences, which they are entitled to, especially to be responsible with their preferences, yeah, we're literally one when you think about it. I know they like to say, well, this person is this and this person is that. You'll be funnier next time. Is that a picture of a dog in your picture, or is it a cat? It's so tiny. You're fine, grumpy, or neutral. I like neutral better. You're fine. The point is, we're in this shit together. We're floating on this lovely planet in the middle of space, and we got it to where it's at right now. Some places are astonishingly beautiful. Other places, people are doing some silly stuff, like fighting over the spaces or trying to take stuff out of the spaces. But we don't have to be like that. We can heal, we can grow, we can evolve, we can do better. And before we do that on a large scale, it happens on a smaller scale. It happens within our personal lives. And in our personal lives, we have challenges. Look, I have this thing right here. It's a walking stick. It's a challenge for me to, you got it, professional. You got it. Challenges could be a blessing. Yeah. The point is that challenges are just a factor right now, right? For several reasons. And they don't have to stop us. We can still keep going. So even though I have a challenge right now, temporarily, I use this walking stick because of my legs, healing and muscles that are getting stronger, muscles that I need to work on to make longer as they're getting stronger, you know, inflammation that I need to clear out. Like it's a process. It's a process. Um, However, it's doable. So what I've been motivated to do internally is just to share the process. Like come as I am. Um, some days I'm looking really shiny today. But some days I'm not looking as shiny. Some days you can see my Wakanda hairstyle. Because it really doesn't matter. Like, to me it does sometimes, but it doesn't matter in the big picture. The big picture is like, there's so much more than what you see with your eyes, right? And it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be authentic. And when you just your authentic self, you're gonna naturally inspire people to be their authentic selves. And when you are doing the personal internal work to be the best version of yourself that you can be and treat people well, treat yourself well, have healthy boundaries, have healthy relationships, then that ripples into our planet that we share. And it allows you to create better. So I'm excited. I'm excited about what's emerging. I'm excited to be surrendering to the greater part of me. Thank you, professional. I appreciate you a lot. Um, I'm excited about a lot of things, and I'm nervous, and I have all of those different emotions. But today was a phenomenal day, and it was phenomenal because I did listen to my inner self, and what I received was way more than what I thought I was going to receive. I thought I was just, you know, overcoming one challenge. I had no idea that as I was being supported and overcoming my personal challenge, I also was assisting somebody else in overcoming their own challenges too, and able to really speak and pour into somebody's life, and then get on here and do the same thing. And I was like, wow, I'm here. I'm here living this life that I've dreamt about. And things don't look perfect with my naked eye because I'm literally like looking at what my housekeeper didn't clean up. It's because I don't have a housekeeper yet. But I'm literally just looking like, here I am, residing at the ghetto. But I feel good. And I had a good day today. And even though I took public transportation today, part of the way in my commute, not the whole way, you know? So I just want to encourage you guys by sharing to look within, tap into your own divinity, and to also know that even though challenges come, they don't have to stop you. You just keep on pushing forward. And if you exercise the wisdom to like be still, because you know whether you're in a life or death situation. I'm not saying that's not a challenge. If you're in a life or death situation, you need to think quick and act, right? But we're not talking about those type of situations. We're talking about challenges, right? Just day-to-day challenges. When day-to-day challenges happen, keep moving forward. You may have to change directions. You may have to go another way, another route. But if you exercise the wisdom to actually be still and to say, okay, what way do I need to go? The answer's going to come to you. You ask the right questions, you're going to get the right answers. Absolutely time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Professional. What's IGTG? I get the good. I get the good. I ain't that tech savvy, people. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And I am going to get off of here. It's 8:30. I've been up since early. I have been watching. Oh, you got to go. Thank you, love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I have been watching a new show. It's probably not new to y'all, but it's new to me. It is Star Trek Discovery. And I'm like, ooh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So that's what I'm going to do with the rest of my evening. Relax and entertain myself, and then get ready for bed, and then get up tomorrow and go at the day again, every day. Thank you so much, time. You stay healthy as well. Bless, balance. Thank you every day. I appreciate you a lot. We need to do this more often, right? I wanna include YouTube to my dailies. Give me time. I just took on a project. Two new ones. So I'm not going to commit to daily here. But I am on Facebook. So please follow me on Facebook. Same name. The SupaTea Podcast Show. Follow me on Facebook. I am posting on Facebook every day. So you can interact with me. You can see what else is going on with me. And we can stay in contact. But I appreciate all of you. Time, professional. Even the guy that was up here, or I think it was a guy. He said he was a male. Neutral. Even neutral. Neutral and 34. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a good night, everybody.